How y'all doing? Welcome back to another motorcycle video. In today's episode we are back with this 2003 Suzuki DR200. In the last video I explained why this bike isn't running, but to recap, over this past winter I had gotten this bike for my son and I wanted to kind of surprise him with it, and I figured we'd come out and try starting it up. Well, it was a little too cold and we just ended up draining the battery. So what we're going to do today is we are going to go ahead and pull off this side cover and get it repainted. We're going to pull out the battery and recharge it, and there's an issue with the negative wire on the battery, so we need to put a new terminal on it and get it all squared away. Let's get started. Let's go ahead and get this side cover pulled off. There we go. The battery strap here. Not sure if you can see it, but this wire here is all frayed. So that's what we're going to be repairing today. Okay, let's go ahead and get this battery on the charger. So it already has a terminal on it. All these wires are just smashed over here. But it looks like it's wrapped around the rubber part. So I think what we're going to do is just snip all of this off, trim back the rubber on it, and then put an actual terminal on there. As you can see, the battery is on the charger and charging, kind of slowly, but it's charging. Here we have our battery terminal. Let's go ahead and snip all this off. Okay. One down, one to go. There we go. There we go. Nice new battery terminal. Ready to go. All right. That'll work for the first coat. We'll let that dry. And then we'll come back and we'll put a second and a third coat on, and then we'll clear coat it with 2 coats of clear coat. Alright, it's been 20 minutes. Let's go ahead and hit it with another coat. Alright, we'll let it dry for another 20 minutes. You want to do this in a well-ventilated area, that's why the fan's on. Alright, I think the battery's charged, but we're going to let it charge for a while. And we'll come back. Alright, it's been another 20 minutes. Let's go ahead and put the last coat on. And then we'll be ready for the clear coat. Alright, I think we're done with the paint. We just need to clear coat. Give it another 20 minutes and we'll come back and we'll hit it with 2 coats of that. Alright, it's been another 20 minutes and everything looks dry. So we're going to go ahead and throw on the first coat of clear coat. Okay, first coat's on. We're going to let this dry for quite a while and we'll come back to it later. Alright, let's go ahead and put on the final coat of the clear coat. That ought to do it. We'll let this dry and it'll be ready to go back on the bike after we get it started back up. Alrighty y'all, that's it for this video. We got our side panel repainted, we got our new terminal put on, and we even got the battery charged. Unfortunately, when I went to put the battery back on, one of the terminals broke on the battery itself, so we're going to have to get a new battery. In the meantime, while I was waiting for this to dry, I went ahead and I turned the carb, pulled the bowl and the jets, and unfortunately the pilot jet was pretty messed up, and me pulling it out didn't really do it any favors. I think some of the brass from the jet itself kind of got stuck in the pilot hole, so what we're going to do is just order a new pilot jet as well. So we're going to order a new battery, new pilot jet, and we'll get those stuck back in the bike, and it should be running just fine. But we're going to have to wait for the next video for that. So if you like this video, hit the like and subscribe button. I sure appreciate it, and it helps out the channel. Y'all have a great day.